Hello, and in our New Testament reading today we're in 2 Corinthians 5 through to the beginning of 6, and in our reading today we've got 3 really key quotes, 2 of which are ones that it would be absolutely brilliant if we could memorise them, just because it's truth, truth, truth. And I want to start at the end and work our way back, that in verse 21, God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. God made him who had no sin, who was completely perfect. He became sin on our behalf, so that in him we might become right with God. What a great verse to memorise. It's truth. Sometimes we, when the enemy whispers to us all kinds of condemnation and fear that perhaps what Jesus did on the cross wasn't enough, it's really good to have truth in our bag, ready to pull it out and say, actually no, this is the truth. God made him who had no sin to be sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. Another one that would be so great for us to memorise is verse 17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has gone, the new has come. You know, the minute that we said yes to Jesus, yes to his initiation, his invitation to be found in him, that we stepped into a newness of life. And we don't get to see the fullness of that yet, because we are in the process of being changed to be made more like him, and we won't be made perfectly like him until we are on the other side, until we are with him face to face. But we have stepped into a newness of life, and the freedom sometimes to acknowledge the old me is gone, it's dead. Now I'm alive in him. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has gone and the new has come. And the other verse that might be so good for us to memorise, and that is also truth in a slightly different way, is in verse 16. So from now on, we regard no one from a worldly point of view. This one is one that is so good for us to remember, because our minds we need to remind our heads and our hearts, I don't get to view anyone else now the way that the world views. So in terms of their worth, in terms of what the world would assess their worth, or their looks, or their usefulness. But as we read elsewhere in the Bible, man looks at the outward appearance, God looks at the heart. And so whereas naturally as humans we're so quick to judge people on certain criteria, the truth is, because of Jesus, we don't get to treat anyone that way. We don't get to view them. And it's really useful, and particularly sometimes if we're struggling with someone, or if there's someone we struggle to find a connection with, someone that we find really annoying, someone that rubs us up the wrong way, someone that naturally we would just reject out of hand, that say, God, would you help me see them from your point of view, see the fact that they are made in your image. God, would you help me to see the ways that they reflect you. 3 verses today, that if we live by those 3 verses, what a brilliant start. So yeah, 3 that I would really encourage you maybe to learn by heart. Have a good day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.